Honda discharged the all-new Civic Type R minimal over a year back. Thus far the auto figured out how to inspire everybody who drove it. Lamentably, it would appear that regardless, it isn't generally skilled to contend with a portion of the best autos in its class. One of the principal explanations behind this must be the auto's uncommon look and manual gearbox, as it were. Be that as it may, things will change, and it would appear that they'll begin with the 2019 Honda Civic Type R. Despite the fact that so far the maker didn't let out the slightest peep, it would seem that the 2019 refresh will be something unique. First off, the auto will probably accompany another sticker price, and it should offer an alternate arrangement of highlights also. The final product will probably offer better an incentive for cash and more execution as well. As previously, the new 2019 Honda Civic Type R will utilize an indistinguishable stage and running rigging from its forerunner. Be that as it may, this time around the back suspension geometry will change for some of its adaptations. Why? Indeed, it would seem that the auto may get an all-wheel drive framework. This would get an alternate back suspension with a specific end goal to have the capacity to house a differential. Over that, as it will be heavier, the spring rates will be diverse all around the auto. The brakes are likewise anticipated that would change to something better, however nothing has been affirmed up until now. Like we stated, one of the greatest downsides with the auto must be its looks. Despite the fact that the 2019 Honda Civic Type R wouldn't change all that much, the auto should at present get a more cleaned plan. We expect the phony back and front vents to be run and supplanted with something more elegant. Additionally, the auto's hugely substantial 20-inch edges may change to littler 19-inch edges. Would these spare some weight as well as enable the auto to drive somewhat better than anyone might have expected? The inside of the new Type R wouldn't change all that much either. Here the travelers will probably profit by another infotainment framework, while a somewhat higher determination instrument group ought to be in store. A little downside will be the lessened trunk space for the all-wheel drive show. As the back suspension will be extraordinary, it won't barge in additional into the lodge. The 2019 Honda Civic Type R should make utilization of the same 2.0-liter turbocharged K-Series inline 4 unit as previously. This now offers 306 pull and 295 pounds-to-foot of torque, which is very noteworthy for its size. The report then again may make more like 320 pull and 300 pounds-to-foot of torque. This would enable the auto to hit 60 miles per hour speedier, while likewise having a higher best speed. The 6-speed manual transmission and front-wheel drive framework will stay standard over the range. In any case, it would seem that Honda may include another all-wheel drive framework in the blend. This would profit by constrained slip differentials and in addition a torque vectoring framework. The final product ought to end up one of the quickest hatchbacks available. Likewise, not at all like the FWD show, the AWD form is more than likely going to utilize a programmed gearbox as standard, potentially Honda's 10-speed unit. It would appear that Honda will just discharge the future Type R sometime mid-2019. This is a long while away, and it will just enable its opponents to show signs of improvement hold of the market. All things considered, Honda will change things marginally beginning with the forthcoming months. The cost is set to get lower to around $34,000 for a base model. This is still a considerable amount of cash for a Civic, yet considering the execution it brings to the table, this should in any case be well justified, despite all the trouble. The 2019 form of the auto will probably get things even lower. Some recommended a base model will cost nearer to $32,000. Honda will discharge a moment adaptation for near $38,000. These two autos will distinctive in two diverse key territories, however more on that somewhat later.